All right, and we have no shortage of amazing comics here. Coming all the way from Seattle, we have a combination stand-up comedian, photographer. They're incredible. Please give it up for Jody Bolt!
Thank you so much. Hi, everybody. This is such a cool show. This is like the coolest space. I love all of you, and that's it. Hi, my name is Jody Bolt. I'm clinically depressed, if you couldn't tell. But I don't have a therapist. Well, I don't have a licensed therapist, so she can't prescribe me meds. But she did give me this harmonica. Or as she likes to call it, it's a harm reduction monica. I always feel like when I say that, like, this imaginary therapist I made up is getting those laughs. And I just need you to know that I wrote that joke. This is me. I need the validation. But my therapist, she told me if I'm ever feeling low, she taught me one song to play. It goes like this. So whenever I'm feeling sad, I think that. You might hear it again if I start to feel sad partway through my set. So I'll start with one thing I love about living in the Pacific Northwest is I love the dress code here. I love that no matter where you're going or what you're doing, you can always dress as though you were either going to or coming from a farmer's market. That's great. I thrifted this today for $2. I'm very skilled. Y'all have great thrifting here. I was just at a thrift store yesterday, and have you ever had this happen where you're so excited to be in a cool thrift store that like you have to like run to the customer bathroom because you just have so much excitement trying to exit your body, and you're like worried. You're like, I am like so excited about being in this place that it might be a problem for other people who have to like come in here later, and then you realize it was the discount sushi that you ate earlier that day. Have you ever had that happen? I'm worried that more people than just me have had discount sushi. Like, there should be like a one-person thing. Like only one of us in here should have ever done that. Sansai, just avoid Sansai. It's a real place, and they have 50% off sushi every day. I know. I'm okay now though. The excitement left my body because I'm depressed. I'm glad we're all paying attention. The other day I had a friend tell me this. They were like, Jody, you have to write a joke about the time you got carbon monoxide poisoning. And I had to look at my friend and say, I have no idea what you're talking about. Got a little sad there. Sorry about that. I really like. So I'll just tell you a bit about myself. I am depressed. I have a clinical. This is my diagnoses, right here. And one of the things is clinical depression. I also have. I'm on the autism spectrum, and one of the things I deal with as an autistic person is this thing called PDA. It stands for pathological demand avoidance. Has anyone? Yeah. Hey. The way I like to explain it is that if I'm going to do a thing, I have to feel like it's my idea. If I feel like if it's someone else's idea, I get very angry and I like shut down. And this even extends to like myself. Like if my bladder is like, you need to pee right now, I'll be like, fuck you. I'm just going to stay in bed a little bit longer. Thank you very much. I'll just pee right here because that's my idea. It doesn't sound like, when I explain it to people, usually it's like, doesn't sound like that big of a deal. Why are you complaining, Jody? Well, it has ruined my dreams of ever becoming a DJ. I'll explain. I have a friend who's been teaching me how to spin, and she got me a little guest spot at a club in Seattle, and I was excited to share my love of 90s techno with people. And I was doing my little spinning, and I was getting ready to fiddle with some dials, and someone in the crowd said, "Turn it up." I was going to turn it up, but now this feels like your idea, not my idea. So we're just going to listen to this track at the same volume for the next 3 to 5 minutes. I also, if we're looking at my list of diagnoses, I also have OCD, the obsessive compulsive disorder, but I have the intrusive thoughts kind. So basically, I'm constantly thinking of all the weird, stupid ways I will die. I think about how's my PDA going to kill me, right? And so here's what I imagine happening is I'm going to be walking home late at night in sunny Seattle. And I'm going to get held up at gunpoint, and someone's going to say, "Give me your wallet." And I'm going to go, "Ugh." Like, you've got a gun. This really feels like your idea, not my idea. Do you have a moment so I can explain to you how my autism works, and maybe we can work together to convince me that it's my idea to give you my wallet? Are you just going to shoot me instead? Okay. That's fine. That's fine. I like to think, though, I am trying to be more positive, so I'm thinking, like, what are some positives to having PDA? Like, how could this maybe be a benefit? And I think it'd make me a really good spy, right? Like, I could see me, like, being sent to some foreign land to, like, steal secret documents or something. I don't know what spies do, but, like, that's what I imagine. And, of course, I'd get caught immediately because I look like this, and they would just see me and be like, "What are you doing here? Why are you in the Kremlin?" And they take me to, like, their torture dungeon or whatever, right? And they hook a bunch of electrodes up to me, and they're asking me questions. And eventually they would say, "Tell us who you work for." Like, I was about to tell you. I was going to tell you, but now with the electrodes, this feels like your idea, not my idea. So I guess I'm just going to die here now. And I love telling that. I love educating people about my autism because sometimes people will relate, right? You also have PDA. I saw you. Yeah. But also, like, you know, that joke has several stages to it, and oftentimes, especially in bigger crowds, I can tell there's somebody who's like, okay, maybe move on to some other material. And I would love to move on to other material right now. But it kind of feels like your idea and not my idea, so, like, maybe I should, like, I don't know, maybe just hang out here for a minute. I don't know. Another thing about me being autistic is I like to learn lots of little facts about things. I'm always on IMDb learning things. But one of my favorite things to learn about is bugs. I love bug facts. But what I like to do is I like to learn two distinct facts about something, and then I combine them to make what I call a Jody fact. So here's some Jody facts. We're all familiar with ants. A lot of people know this. Ants, depending on the species, can lift anywhere between 50 and 500 times their own body weight. The numbers are kind of all over the place, but let's just stick with that. Another thing you might not know about ants is that they bury their worker ants. So they will have little rooms in their systems of tunnels where they'll put all the dead worker ants. And now, if you combine these two things together to get a Jody fact, you learn that at an ant funeral, you only need one pallbearer. Which is great for efficiency, right? That's a very efficient way to run things. But what if you were like a really popular ant, right? And like there's lots of other ants who wanted to carry you to your final resting place. And it's just like, wait, I thought I was going to carry Carol to her final resting place. And you're like, no, you carried Sarah's coffin last week. And like these are very normal ant names, just by the way. Like I've done the research, Sarah, Carol, all worker ants are female, so this makes sense. So these two, you know, there'll be like a fight at your funeral over like who gets to carry your coffin. But those ants are really strong, and so they fight, and then they kill each other. But those are also popular ants, and so now fights are breaking out at their funerals, and that's how an ant colony collapses. It's really sad. It's just like if you ever see like a dead ant colony, it's like, wow, a lot of popular ants were living here, and it's a real bummer, you know. Here's another thing. Bees. We love bees, right? They're the pollinators. They're keeping us alive. They're why we have so many good things in this world. Bees. Anyways, so bees. A lot of people know this. It's kind of a fun thing about bees is that they do a little dance when they're telling other bees how to get to like where the flowers are. Like it's to the right. The flowers are over here. Look at my dance. But what you might not know is scientists have found bees actually like to play for fun. Bees, they make these tiny little wooden balls and they give them to bees, and the bees will push them around for hours just for fun with no external stimuli. They'll do this. So you put these two together for your Jody fact. What do you get? somewhere in a field, there's a bee just dancing for fun. Just doing a little jig, giving all the other bees wrong directions. Like, they're just shaking it, and the bees are like, where's the flowers? Like, what's going on here? I don't understand. Fucking Paul. Paul's a normal bee name, by the way. I've done the research. You can trust me on this. That's it for bee facts. I'll leave you with one last thing. This is just something I like to say about me, is I'm starting to write my own series of Where's Waldo books. But I'm not going to call them Where's Waldo. It's going to be Where Was Waldo? And the first one we're writing is Where Was Waldo on 9/11? And I just would like to know that. Y'all have been so great. My name is Jody. Thank you.